What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with everybody that you think would like this content in this channel. Thank you so much for all the support thus far. I really appreciate it. I love doing these kind of videos. Gosh, and this one, oh my gosh, I am so excited, you guys. Like, this is, oh my God, this is way up there for me, for this unboxing. Oh my gosh, I cannot even put in words how excited I am for this guy. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get right to it and fast forward all the shenanigans and let's get right into this box day right away because I am super excited. Without further ado, boom! Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious! Yes, let's go. All right, this is the Godzilla the Ride 30 centimeter. G-Store exclusive. Gosh, oh my gosh. Like, I'm not even going to get into talking or whatever. I am just going to unbox this guy and get him open because I want to see him firsthand. I have seen that this guy is starting to trickle into people's hands as of recently, and I am just dying to see this thing. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. And yeah, actually first let's look at the box. I'm a big box lover and stuff like that. I keep all my boxes, and I love when they go the extra mile about boxes and stuff like that. So this one is just your typical, printed on regular cardboard box, kind of thing. Nothing to it, and stuff. They do have the Godzilla Store sticker exclusive. So, it is a Godzilla Store exclusive only, so that how you determine from a standard to the Godzilla Store. And I believe there is going to be a Rick exclusive also, which they'll probably have the yellow sticker on the box. Then that is the Rick exclusive for the Rick site. But yeah, mine is the Godzilla Store exclusive. I wanted that version above everything else. It just looked the best. And I couldn't believe when I saw it, and I knew I had to get it. So, but yeah, nothing to it for this box. Nothing too fancy. I love the picture on the box. Obviously it's the frontal view of the figure himself. Other than that, it's just your standard kind of plain Jane kind of box and stuff like that. So nothing really to go over. But yeah, it's what's in the box that really counts. So let's get into it. All right, a quick little thing right here. I know I've discussed this before, and I was hoping that X Plus was going to go back to it. I talked about them doing the plastic insert on the top and the bottom instead of doing the twist ties, because I absolutely hate the twist ties. And as you can see here, they actually did the top portion of the insert so the figure doesn't move as much and stuff like that. So I love that. I love that they're doing this, especially for the bigger guys and stuff like that, so they don't move and stuff like that, so nothing gets scuffed up or dinged. But yeah, I love this. I hope they keep going with this instead of the twist ties. I just think this is just a lot better, long term with figures and just preventing damage. All right, and there you go. Look at this beautiful figure. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. This is amazing, dude. Amazing. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Just, this thing is beefy. Goodness, let's take a closer look here. Now, I really fell in love with this sculpt for the G-Store TV YouTube show where they do broadcasts, about new figures and stuff like that and everything. And, they talk about different things, different subjects, for what it's pertaining to. One time it might be a festival or a convention going on that they might reveal, some new stuff, or, X Plus might have some new stuff coming out. Or, I think recently this did the Godzilla game that's on your phone that you can do, that they're doing updates with like Shin Godzilla and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, you can kind of see that kind of stuff, and they do different things on their YouTube channel and stuff. But yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. And yeah, like I said, I fell in love with this design when I first saw it. I was not expecting it when I saw it. and it blew me away. I didn't know exactly what it was when I saw it, and I definitely dug deeper into it until they kind of revealed it and said it was Godzilla the ride, from the virtual kind of like reality kind of ride where you kind of just sit and it's got a big screen in front of you and stuff like that, and you kind of moves and stuff like that when you're going through the city while Godzilla is fighting King Ghidorah and everything. So this design is amazing. I really love it. Like this design definitely has a lot of different suits, I think, kind of mashed up into one, and it's really unique. It really is. Get a good look at him. Oh my goodness gracious! Love the dorsal plates. It's kind of like a legendary kind of dorsal plates, like the newer, 2019, 2021 kind of dorsal plates to them, a little bit, but different in its own way. Love that the blue paint goes all the way down its tail to the very tip of it and everything for all the spines, so you get it all the way down, which is really awesome. And then just like the textures and stuff, of his body are completely different. Like it's just kind of, I don't know, it's more layered instead of the little cracks and stuff like that we're kind of normally used to and everything. um like I said, kind of reminds me of the legendary a little bit, but also reminds me of Showa 2, where he's got the cracks mixed in with it, with a few areas that have like the layered plates and the plating and stuff like that on it. So it's really really different, really unique. And then even his face, see if I can get a decent shot here. Yeah, even his face is just unique. It's a little bit more scrunched up and everything like that. More rounded. To his face and stuff like that. But yeah, kind of gives you that little um Showa like 54, like right here. Like to me, with this row of spikes and stuff like that and everything, kind of reminds me of like the Godzilla skull kit that you've maybe seen, online or out and about and stuff like that. This kind of reminds me of like that skull kit from like the 54, skull. Like that's what it reminds me of. But then you throw like Heisei era in there, you know, with like a little bit of legendary, like I said, like it's just kind of a mix match of a whole bunch of different ones. It's really, really cool. So I love these elbow, like if I can get to them, these elbow spikes that he kind of has. That's really different and unique. But yeah, just oh my goodness gracious, he is a big boy. I love the pose. The pose is really dynamic, like he's getting ready to, to duke it out with kaiju and stuff like that. So, gosh, I love that the spikes are translucent. They are not painted. At first, I think everybody kind of thought they were going to be painted on, and I kind of thought that too. But then all of a sudden, like we started seeing pictures, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I think they're translucent more than anything, not just painted. And I'm so glad they're translucent. Like it just makes it pop a lot more, and it's so much cooler, and it's just sleeker. Like it really is. It's amazing. I really like it. I really dig that the paint goes all the way down to its tail, to the tip and stuff like that. Yeah, it's oh gosh, this is like my number two most anticipated figure of this year. Number one, or I'm not even gonna rank them. I'm just gonna say that the other one's gonna be the G66 and Ibra set that's coming out, this summer. Besides that one, this guy was my most anticipated, most wanting figure this year from X Plus. Even so far, what they've shown so far, which they've showed some bangers, realistically. But yeah, like this guy and that G66 and Ibra set, these two are the ones that I really am looking forward to. So I'm so happy to have this. It's funny because I actually got this from means of Tenzo, actually, and I have never done Tenzo before, and I have heard about it and stuff like that. And it's just another third party website that you can go through that can get you on these Japanese sites where you can buy stuff that you can't normally do it in the States. They just help you with purchasing it, and it gets it shipped to their warehouse. And then from there, you choose the shipping to get it shipped to you. So when this was announced, and it was announced that night of the G Store televised YouTube broadcast, um, I immediately went on Tenzo and tried to get it. Like, I know that before everything, I know people have used Tenzo before to get stuff on the Godzilla store, the exclusives and stuff like that. And not everybody gets them because sometimes they make a limit to how many people use a certain like third party to buy stuff. So I did it as fast as I could. And mind you, like these things are not easy to maneuver. Like, I had to sign up for the G Store itself and put all my information in there. And then I had to put my information in Tenzo and stuff like that. And they kind of translated for me and everything. So yeah, it was not the easiest thing to do. Now, mind you, I'm not saying this to scare you and for you not to do it. It's just that sometimes you got to do a little bit of work to get what you want. I mean, you really do. But if you're really, really wanting a certain figure and you'll do whatever it takes, just do it. Do what you have to get this figure. Even if it takes you an hour on the computer signing up for this stuff, like it's definitely worth it. So I was lucky that I signed up quick enough and I got my order in, and I was I was ecstatic. Like, I really was. I was like, oh my gosh, I got it. I got one ordered. I'm good. I even had some people tell me that I might not get it because there was a limit. I was kind of worried. So then fast forward, a couple months, then all of a sudden they started trying to charge my credit card for purchasing this guy, and they kept coming up as a fraud alert and had no idea why. So I kept authorizing the purchase and stuff like that. Still wouldn't go through, and they would keep trying again. And I kept, authorizing it. Still wouldn't go through. So I finally called my bank and stuff like that, try to figure out what's going on and stuff like that. So after, oh gosh, 5 different phone calls to my bank and me getting thrown back and forth between my bank and the credit card company and everything like that, finally I was able to process or get the payment processed the week of his release, like the very last week of the month when he was supposed to get released. It finally went through, and the next, I think, day it had shipped, and I lost. Oh my gosh, I lost my mind. I really did. Like, I was ecstatic. I really, like, I didn't think I was gonna get it because of my bank and my credit card company, and then even before that, I didn't think I was gonna get it because of the Tenzo, website. So I'm this even makes it even more exciting that I actually have this thing in hand, because I never thought I'd actually get it because there was a lot of obstacles I had to go through to get it. So I'm so happy to have it. Luckily, now that Bai has teamed up with G Store, so you can get the G Store exclusives, through Bai, and I use Bai all the time. So that's an easy, transition for me. And now I don't have to go through all this other stuff to get it. So I'm super excited. But yeah, just a little story, the backstory of this guy and how I got him. So, but yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Godzilla the Ride, like I was saying before, that it is a kind of a virtual reality kind of ride where you kind of sit in these seats, and it plays kind of like a movie where you're going through a city, and at the same time, Godzilla comes out of nowhere while King Ghidorah is wreaking havoc on the city. And mind you, the King Ghidorah in here is actually also a new sculpt, which is very interesting because this Godzilla was a new sculpt also. So who knows? Maybe we'll get something down the road from X Plus, for a new Ghidorah too. So who knows? But I mean, there's other Ghidorahs that they need to do, anyone and the Mecha King Ghidorah. So let's get those first before we do this other new one. So, but yeah, so it kind of you go through the city and stuff like that, and the seats kind of move and everything. And I'm sure you guys have seen it online on YouTube. You can just look it up, and you can actually watch a video, of the actual ride and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like, they made this Godzilla, just just a beast. Like he actually was grappling with Ghidorah and stuff like that. He actually like he picked him up and threw him and stuff like that. And yeah, it's I don't want to say too much more just in case you haven't seen it, but go see it. Definitely worth a watch. So yeah, here's another quick look at the feet. He's got really big feet. Kind of reminds me of the GMK, type design, with the bigger feet. Well, yeah, like I said, just a lot of different iterations from different Godzilla suits, used as this Godzilla. I would love to know where they got the inspiration for this guy because he is amazing. He really is. Yeah. God. Yes. All right. So before we go, I'll do a couple size comparisons so I can show you guys exactly how big he is, because he's not your typical 30 centimeter. Like he's big. He's bigger than normal. So I definitely want to pair him up with these guys and show you, where he stacks up with these other figures that I have. Now, mind you, this is the first time I've opened them and everything like that, so I haven't seen them next to anybody. So this will be the first kind of look with anybody else next to him. So first up, we're going to do a size comparison with the Godzilla 67 from Son of Godzilla. Now, mind you, this is like the biggest Godzilla 30 centimeter out there. Like this guy is massive for a 30 centimeter. Like I don't think there's anybody else taller that's Godzilla wise that's bigger than him. And here's the new Godzilla the Ride. Like look at this. Look at that. That dang near, like you can see it better with my beard in the way, but they're literally the same height, man. Like what? That's massive. Massive, dude. That's, oh my gosh. Plus, let alone like just his size for like his width and everything like that, and his feet make him even bigger. It's crazy. Like, whoo! And he's got a decent sized tail, like lengthwise. Let's see if I can do a tail length. There you go. Like 67 stops here, and he's still got another, 6 to 8 inches. Like that's crazy. So yeah, definitely a big boy. I love it. I love the bigger figures like this. Because I'm definitely going into the more the 30 centimeter and bigger figures and stuff like that. Everything else is kind of getting liquidated and stuff like that right now. So yeah, I definitely love bigger is better. So but yeah, that's the first size comparison. Let's go to the next one. All right, so here's our second size comparison, and this is one of the bigger foes of Godzilla, 30 centimeter wise. I think he's the biggest too, unless Space Godzilla is maybe pretty close, but I still think Hedorah is even bigger. But yeah, here's a good size comparison, like just a little bit, little bit. And he's got him. Like that's crazy. Like Hedorah is big enough as it is. Like this is a big boy. So yeah, there's a good size comparison with the biggest foe of Godzilla. Yeah. But yeah, we'll go to size comparison number 3. All right. So had to go big for this one, just so you guys to get a real look at how big he is. Had to dig out my gigantic size Godzilla 64, from X Plus. Had to give it a little love. Kind of reminded me of Leslie was kind of shining some light on this particular sculpt recently and stuff like that. So had to give him some love and stuff like that. Can't forget about him when we're talking about gigantic figures. So, but yeah, like this is, a 30 centimeter Godzilla, and he's right up to his hands. He's only got, that much more. You're talking, 6 to 8 more inches on him, and he's the size of that. So pretty big guy for a 30 centimeter Godzilla. I'd say he's probably more in the 32, 33 maybe centimeter realistically. But yeah, like he's a big boy. Like you can kind of see how big and wide the gigantic is, and the Godzilla the Ride, he ain't going down without a fight. So yeah, he's just as big too. So the big boy. So all right, guys, that's it for me. thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really wanted to get this one done. I got it, I think it was yesterday, and I just wanted to open and get it done with. And just, oh my gosh, it killed me that I couldn't open and do it right away. But so yeah, I just had to make time and get this sucker done because I oh gosh, so happy, so happy. I can't even put into words. I'm so excited about it and everything. So yeah, definitely. Hopefully you guys can pick one up. Don't regret getting this guy. You will not be, disappointed in any way. He's so crazy looking, so unique. I love the design, like I said 1,000 times, but I'm gonna keep saying it. But yeah, I love this. Hopefully they do more with this guy and everything like that. Maybe we see him in a movie. Who knows? But would love to see more of this guy in this design. So, but yeah, I think that's it for me. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. Share the channel with everybody. Oh, I almost forgot a little reminder. This way, at 250 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway. I am doing the Godzilla puzzle, art by Tom Whalen, doing the Gigan Chukoken figure. That's a metal figure. The Final Wars Gigan. And then we have the 91 Bandai Godzilla that just came out. In excellent shape, brand new. And then we have some Godzilla keychains that are going to be thrown in there with you. So, yeah, just saying a little thank you for you guys supporting me and get me up to 250 subscribers. So yeah, let's please get there and give some stuff away, and then we'll go for the next one. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and later.